James Gandolfini in The Office as Michael Scott? What the deuce is going on here? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef the Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another episode of Alter Reality. This one was a suggestion by the great Andy Signor, and if you haven't done so already and you're watching, head on over to his channel Popcorn Planet and give him a nice little friendly subscribe right there. In the meantime, he showed me this article and I was like, what the deuce? This is from NME and it's by Ella Kemp, and the title, James Gandolfini paid $3 million, right, by Sopranos boss to reject, not do it, not play, just completely be like, hell no to the offer to play Steve Carell's role in The Office. Yeah, I know, right? We're used to hearing actors being paid millions to do a role, right? This is being paid millions not to do a role. Like, what the deuce is going on? The tagline from Ella, we could have had a very different Michael Scott. Indeedy with the boobly, yes. Now, as we follow down this article, you read it with me, again, she explains, James Gandolfini was reportedly paid $3 million, which in English pounds is 2.1 million, to turn down Steve Carell's role in The Office. See, reading that again, it's just, that's not natural. Again, I'm used to hearing actors being paid millions to do a role, not being paid millions to reject a role, right? So why has this happened? What the deuce happened? How did this situation come about, right? So the late actors' Sopranos co-stars, so that's Michael Imperioli. Hopefully I pronounced that right. My pronunciation is just down the toilet, as all you regulars know. And Steve Schreiber revealed the news during the latest episode of their podcast, Talking Sopranos, while joined by Ricky Gervais. Awesome comedian. Booyah. Gervais, who created the UK version of The Office, Booyah UK represent again, on which the US version starring Carell is based, spoke about his admiration for Carell before Imperioli shared the trivia. He said, you know what? They talked about having Gandolfini at one point replace him, Steve Carell. Did you know that? He said. Well, if he was asking me that question, I'd be like, obviously, I've been living under a rock because hell no, did I not know that? Schreiber added, I think before James Spader and after Steve Carell, they offered Jim, I want to say $4 million to play him for the season. And HBO, in response, paid him $3 million not to do it. Nuts. Crazy nuts, right? Gervais said his approval with HBO's call, saying, well, that's a good decision. And Schreiber added of Gandolfini's situation at the time, Jim was going to do it. To be fair, someone offering me $4 million to play a role, I'd jump at the chance. I'd be like, yeah, give me the money. I'm cool. Whatever. I'll do that role, right? Because he hadn't worked and it was a number of years removed from when the show ended. So they paid him that, so the $3 million from HBO, to keep the legacy of The Sopranos pure, Gervais asked, joking about the wildly held belief that the HBO show is the greatest TV series of all time. The article then ends with other Sopranos news. The official trailer for the prequel film was recently released and kind of given a little quick synopsis of that. But that's pretty much the end of that. Now, Gervais's question at the end, so they paid him that to keep the legacy of The Sopranos pure, makes sense, in all honesty. It's fair enough. You know, you either take a job where you've got to put in the work and they pay you $4 million, or you get a counter offer where you don't do any work, you can sit on your backside, do absolutely nothing, and to reject the $4 million, the other offer, they'll give you $3 million just to sit on your backside and not do anything whatsoever. Just reject the offer and we'll give you $3 million and do whatever you want. Just don't do that job. Just, there you go. The easiest, probably $3 million that anyone in the world would probably make, right? Being paid that to reject an offer of doing a role. Like, we'll pay you that not to do the role. Like, I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but it's quite incredulous, this situation in the first place, that it happened in ever, like in this reality. Like, yo, what? I'm just like, right now. One thing, though, that kind of gets to me is, would he have been a great Michael Scott? And I'll tell you something. I couldn't get past his role in The Sopranos. Too well known for that. To then go like a complete 180 and then do comedy and play Michael Scott in The Office. No, I think for me it would be too jarring, and I don't think it would translate well on the screen. And so, yeah, it's probably for me a good thing that he didn't do it in the first place and took the $3 million and said, thank you very kindly, and walked off in the distance in the sunset to, pretty much that it. That's it, really. But with that being said, what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think Gandolfini would have been good as Michael Scott or not? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to join the Alter Nerd tribe so you get your nerdy alternative news stories and videos coming straight to your eyeballs and ear holes. Share, like, comment, all that good stuff. And until the next time, you guys, laters.